Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another reading. This time it's on someone new, TaraYummy. So I'm not super familiar with her, but she is the new it girl. And a lot of my viewers have requested this. If this doesn't do well, then y'all lied to me. But maybe we can start to get into more new influencers if you guys like this. So I did a reading on Nara Smith. I'll put a link to it up here. And TaraYummy is also one of the new wave of popular YouTubers and TikTokers. So, yeah, I've never watched her content, so I'm not really familiar with her, but a lot of people are canceling her for being an alleged pick-me and saying that she still has feelings for her ex and her co-host and all this drama. So I'm just going to look at it. So remember, these readings are all alleged for entertainment purposes only, and let's get started. Oh, Miss Tara. Remember, if you guys like these, you can join the YouTube members. There's a link down below that you do not want to miss, okay? $5, $10, $50 tier, you get access to exclusive videos. All right, Miss Tara, are you a pick-me? Okay. So the Six of Swords is her. That's the internet. That is a little bit of change. So, I do think she's a little different than she used to be. I mean, granted, she got fame, so she's going to be a little bit different. The Five of Cups is reversed, predicting disappointment before it began, and the Eight of Wands. I think she's paranoid. So to me, I see her as someone that kind of like assumes the worst and runs. So she seems more avoidant. So to me, I think when I think of someone who's a pick-me, I think of someone who's probably a little bit more calculated. I would say that I think she's just cautious around people, new people, especially girls. I think she's the type of girl, let me see. Yep, I knew it. She's an overthinker and overanalyzer. She's stuck in her head. I think for her, she's just one of those girls where like she's either comfortable with you or she's not. And if she's not comfortable with you, it's going to be awkward and weird. I think she takes a while to warm up to people. A little bit more of a loner. I will say, though, no shade, the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune tells me that she goes where the clout goes and she goes where the success is, which is smart, right? You need to keep the momentum. So the reason why you're seeing her work with a lot of dudes is not really because she doesn't like girls. It's more so the fact that the dudes have more clout and opportunity. So she's a smart girl. I mean, I think you should milk this for all it's worth. I think every influencer should do this when you hit a wave. So, I think it's a little bit more like focusing on my career and who I'm comfortable with, and I'm weary of new people. So definitely seems like she's a little bit more, I don't know what her sign is, but the Queen of Wands, I think of the Queen of Wands as someone that's a little bit more stubborn and to themselves. Like, I like my alone time. I like my space. I can see why a lot of girls would not like her, though. I definitely think she's not the type of girl that every girl would like. Like, only a specific type of girl would connect with her. Like, she's not super open to new people. I don't think she's guarded and more reserved. So I don't know if I would necessarily say that she's it's not that she's a follower. It's more like she's just kind of like, she's not really the type to like super open up and be super welcoming right away. So it just takes a little bit for her. So I think, yeah, I will say this is not the type of person who is going to be super loyal to you when you first meet her or even the first few times you connect with her. Like, definitely not someone I would suggest that you trust right away. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, I'm pretty guarded myself when I meet people, when I first meet people, but I understand why people think this girl is a pick-me. It makes a lot of sense to me why people would think that. I don't think it's that deep. I think she's that way with most people. I don't think it's just girls. I think she's that way with guys, whatever. I just think right now the reason why you're seeing her work with a lot of guys is because that's where the clout is and that's where the success is, which is smart. So I think anyone would do that in her position. I also think she's a little weary of like the Star being reversed, the King of Cups, and the Chariot reverse. I think there's a lot of girls that are trying to get to guys around her, and I think she's a little bit like, because this means like there are girls that are like flirting with her friends or trying to befriend her to get to the guys, and so she's feeling a type of way about a lot of behavior that girls exhibit. I'm going to defend her on this one because this does happen. I am an influencer myself, even though I'm nowhere near her success yet one day. And I've seen this myself. So it doesn't shock me that it's here. So not to defend her. I mean, I don't really know her. I've never watched her content, but not to defend her, but I am going to defend this part. It's not shocking to me. A lot of girls will throw themselves at guys for clout. It does happen. So I understand why she's a little weary about a lot of girls with this behavior that I'm seeing, and that is very prevalent. But you know, it is what it is. It's a matter of perspective. You know, some of you are going to think that she's a bitch and some of you are going to think that she's smart, right? So it's really along the lines of like, I would say be careful of judging her based on what appears to be, because sometimes people put on a facade that is not real. And I don't think she seems to be very good at pretending. Like, this girl is not good at pretending. So if she doesn't like someone, it's going to read on her face. It reminds me of Candy from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's almost like if a tourist was like showing all their emotions, you know, it's like it's on her face. So I kind of understand this, but I also understand why someone would be upset. Okay, now I'm going to look at her and Zach. So apparently y'all think that they like each other. Well, the Nine of Pentacles is a relationship card, but the Page of Swords is reversed for her. So the Page of Swords reversed is like not really wanting to fight for something or not seeing it as a great opportunity. And the King of Pentacles is him, which is about showcasing what I can offer. I think he's the type of guy to try to win people over by his success. It's like when a Capricorn brags about what they do and what they can do rather than who they are. And I see her as friend zoning him. If they did have something going on, it had to be someone breaking out of the friend zone. But I don't know. To me, it reads as like her being like, you're not really that great. But the Nine of Pentacles reverse, which tells me that that to me is like, it's almost like they already have a relationship. So a lot of times it's like brother and sister dynamic. It's not impossible for something to happen between the two of them. But if it were to happen, I mean, I don't see emotion. So it would have to be like, let's do this for attention and views and clout, if anything. Like when Tana was with Jake. Because like, I don't know. It's not really, I don't see it, to be honest. No shade. No shade. I just don't see her as like really, she's not really like an affectionate girl, I don't think. Or maybe she shows affection differently. She seems a little cold to me. All right, let's see her and her ex. I think his name is what, Jake? I think that she talks to him because she feels bad for him. Ooh, that's shade. I did not realize that was going to sound that shady. But she feels sorry for him. The Four of Pentacles is a verse which says that he felt like he invested a lot in her and like he lost a lot. And the Ten of Wands says she feels like it was a release of a burden no longer being with him. And the Four of Swords is reversed, which is like butthurt behavior, or like, you know, I don't want you to be upset. I don't want you to be mad. I don't want you to be sad, you know, do something crazy, hurt yourself, anything like that. So I think that she's friendly with him just to kind of make sure he's good. I do. Sorry. I think she's kind of like, it's not necessarily pity as much as she's trying to be sensitive. I guess you could say she's putting his feelings before her own. To be honest with you, like I said before, I feel like she's a little cold. I don't know. I'm not really getting like someone who wants to date a bunch of guys or talk to guys. I'm kind of getting a girl that's kind of just like on her own, doing her own thing and wants to be successful and make money. I mean, I don't know. I don't really see her as like wanting to like date a bunch of guys or anything like that. She's the type of girl that dates someone for the plot and for attention rather than because she likes him, because you know, she's an influencer and she's doing her thing. So I don't know. I don't really think she's the type of girl that's like going to fall in love with you. I'm not going to lie. She feels like an avoidant attachment style to me. I would expect her to leave men in their wake and upset and sad more than them to leave her sad, to be honest. She seems like the type of girl that was like, yeah, I don't really care. Seven of Swords reversed and Death is her being like, man, I already got over you. That's like a girl who gets the ick really quick. So that's her being like, oh my God, I really like you. Never mind, you did this. That's weird. I'm not speaking to you again. Even though she was like talking to the guy or hooking up or whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't really think she's like this emotional girl. I think she reminds me of like an internet troll. Reminds me more of Doja Cat than anything, where she's kind of just like a little bit of a troll, like grew up on the internet type of girl. I see why you guys think she's a pick me. She is a little bit guy coded. I'm not gonna lie. She's a little guy coded. She's kind of like a dude. Like she's kind of a little bit of like the brain of a dude. Like she's kind of like a yeah, fuck. Now I need to watch her content because I need to figure out what I'm looking at here. Because I'm looking at her, I'm like, you're kind of like a boy. I don't want to say tomboy, but it's giving like she like a lot of times I think I have I feel like a straight woman in a gay man's body. She feels like a fucking straight dude in a woman's body to me. She's kind of just like meh. I don't know. I don't think this is that bad. But she's definitely, I can't believe this is the it girl though. I can't believe this is the it girl. I would expect an it girl to be hyper femme, obsessed with boys. This girl is kind of like quirky, weird, independent, doesn't give a fuck. I'm kind of confused how she became an it girl. Like, I really need to do my research. 8 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and the World upright. Yeah, she's a runner. Definitely runs from things or finds a way out of things. In my opinion. She might think differently, but that's my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. Judgment, Temperance card reverse, and Page of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I just see her going. It's like if you got really obsessed with someone and then all of a sudden you're like, man, I don't care anymore. So I can see why people would be interested in her because I think she like gets really excited, really into something, really like likes a guy or really likes a thing, and then all of a sudden something happens, she goes, meh. So like I can see why some people would watch her and be like, oh my God, let's talk about boys, let's talk about this, but then she's already over it. And then she doesn't give a fuck. I also do think and I can see why some girls could think she's kind of mean. I do think she's a little I don't think she's not really trying to win people over. I mean, I'm the same way, so I'm not going to hate her for that. I get it. I'm literally the same way. All right, Page of Pentacles reverse, Temperance card reverse, Judgment. Hold on. There's a girl that really hates her, that feels like she took her spot and is gunning for her. Devil, 5 of Swords, and Page of Wands. So there's a girl here that's like toxic, talking shit about her, telling everyone her business. 5 of Swords, really petty, like literally tells everything, like literally everything. I also think this girl has fake accounts on social media. And the Fool, she plays dumb and naive. 10 of Swords, she backstabbed and betrayed her. And the 7 of Wands tells me that she uses other people to get to her. This girl is obsessed with her. I'm not going to lie. It's giving single white female. No shade. I don't know who this is, so maybe you guys know, but definitely obsessed with her. 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. What's interesting is I feel like other people like this girl. And this girl is not this way to other people, but she's this way to Tara. I don't know if Tara trusted her at some point or what. I definitely see something coming for Tara. There's an exposing coming for Tara. Justice reverse, 2 of Pentacles reverse, and Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's some sort of expose coming, and this girl has a hand in it. Like old text messages, old things she used to say, old videos or something. It's very old, and it's definitely going to leak. But what's interesting is the Justice card being reversed. Like, I wonder if she feels like this girl's a stalker or something, or has a restraining order. Because Justice reverse sometimes indicates, like, I need to get a restraining order from this person, or I have beef with this person. I don't know. I mean, I think people will be upset. They'll throw a bitch fit and then they'll get over it, like typical. And I think she'll just get bigger from it anyways, because when people talk about you, you get more famous, so it's whatever. I don't know why I'm seeing a chocolate cupcake with chocolate icing. I cannot figure this out. I know it's a metaphor for something, but I can't figure it out. Sometimes I see things and I do not understand them. Does someone have a tattoo or something? Does someone have like a cupcake tattoo? Or is there a tattoo on someone? Or sweets? Something. Is there a tattoo? Or maybe it's referencing a party or a birthday. Because there's something about, there's sweets? Sweets? I don't know. It's like candy, sugar. I don't get it. Fuck, I can't figure this out. It's like maybe there's a celebration coming, or no, there's something else too. There's something about a tattoo. Bro, I'm useless. I'm sorry. I can't figure it out. Maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe something will happen. I'll be able to come back to this reading and figure out what the fuck that means, because I'm not getting it. Ace of Cups, Magician, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I think people are trying to expose her, being like, oh, the image she's projecting is not really who she is. That's like the tea. There's some big influencer that is interested in her, though. Like, wants to date her. There's a very large influencer celebrity, I don't know, that's really into her and wants her. So that's interesting. It's like really into her. They're a bit inconsistent. Knight of Pentacles verse. They're a bit inconsistent. Huge ego. Huge ego. Very beautiful. Six of Wands. Very beautiful. Huge ego. Five of Pentacles. I don't know if there's a power discrepancy or an age discrepancy. I can't figure that out. But the Knight of Cups is like a bit of immaturity. I see her kind of just being like, I see her kind of just being like, is this real? I see her not really believing it, but it's real. So I'm going to leave it there. I don't know. I don't know what else to read on her. I don't know what else to do. Let me know if there's something else. If this does well, I'll do a part 2 or something. Hopefully I got some sort of tea for you guys. I don't know. Does she like older men, or I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. Join the YouTube members. It's linked down below, okay? Get access to exclusive content, especially if you like K-pop or Bravo or any other niche thing. I always do readings for my members, and you can suggest. So until next time, good luck.